Good afternoon and welcome to Green Buffalo's Football Stories. Today we are visiting the home of a true Zambian football iconic, the former Green Buffaloes shot stopper, himself Robert Ichisenga. Today we are not at the stadium, we are at his residency to find out what happens after the final whistle blows. Right now, I am inside the home of a true guardian of the game, a former Green Buffaloes goalkeeper who did not just make saves, but he made history by leading Green Buffaloes Football Club from Division 1 to the Zambian Premier League. Back then, it was called the KCM Premier League. This is the man who turned dreams into reality. Good morning, sir, and welcome to Green Buffaloes Stories. I am doing very well, Legend. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here with you today. Let me start by taking you back. Who is Zenga?
My full name is Oranto Class 1, Robert Zenga. And the name Zenga came from the former Italian goalkeeper, Walter Zenga. So I was nicknamed after him after they won the World Cup of 1982. So from there, when I was just young, my fellow players thought maybe I can get that name. So I dared that name as if it is my real name, but what it is just my nickname, Zenga.
When did your football journey begin? And how did you end up at Green Buffaloes?
My football journey started when I was just young in the streets of Chingola, to be specific in Chamanyama. We were just young boys playing chimpombwa, as we used to call it, chimpombwa. So from there I started playing from an inside player. So at the time we organized, we had a team, then there was no goalkeeper. So I said, okay, let me be in the post. So that is how my football career started back there in
Chingolo. You volunteered to be a goalkeeper and your friends enjoyed the way you performed.
From there, they said, no, from today onwards, you'll be our goalkeeper. So that is how I started playing in goals. And it was perfect for me. And I loved it. Anyway, from there, I just loved it, just being the post.
On the first day, you represented Zambia Army and you put on the Green Buffaloes jersey. What did you feel?
For me, it meant a lot to put on that jersey because I really liked it. Because my aim was to play for Premier League with them. Sure.
Sir, you joined the team when it was in Division 1. What was going through your mind and how did that moment feel?
I joined the Green Buffaloes back there in 1997 when they were in Division 1. I joined them somewhere in September when they had only remained with 10 games to play for that season. So from there, that 10 games I was registered and I played the whole 10 games. We won 8 of them and drew 1 and lost 1. That is how we were left out. We came out number 3 because in those days to go into Premier they had to consider only 2 teams. So we came out number 3. That was in 1997. Then from 1997 the season ended. We started a new season, that was 1998. And 1998 it paid off because we won almost all the games. We came out first with 83 points. From the possible 90, but we amassed 83 points. That is how we qualified to go into Premier Division. And we had a great team. Like we got players from Frida Wanderers, that was Bilton Sonda, Vincent Mutare, Pochela, and Mwape Henry. Yes. So we had good players. So from that, no one was thinking of losing any game because we had players who had heart for the team. Yes.
Sir, as a young goalkeeper, what pressure were you carrying during those crucial matches?
As a goalkeeper, as a young goalkeeper, as I was, there was no pressure for me because the thing which was carrying me most was my fellow goalkeepers, the likes of Collins Mburo, Sitin Tembo, because those were coming from a national team. Me, being as a first goalkeeper for Green Buffaloes, and I had Collins Mburo, who was coming from national team. So I was making sure that every game I was putting, so every game I'm selected for it, I'll make sure that I will not give chance to my fellow goalkeeper. Sure. You have to carry yourself, you have to perfect. As games come, you have to be perfect. Yeah, sure.
Every goalkeeper has that one moment, that one save, that one match that defines everything. Which moment still gives you chills even today?
Yes, I have memories of those because I remember when we were playing Cabo Warriors. Yeah. In the opposite side there was Davis Piri and me at the opposite side here. So you could see competition. Even me, I was being called to the national team just for trainings because we can by then you cannot afford to lose goalkeepers, both of you being called to the national team, and it was very difficult since Collins Mburo was already there. So me, I just maintained just to be a number one at our club, Gbfc. Sure.
What was the feeling like in Arakan Barracks the day promotion was confirmed that Green Buffaloes will be playing the Premier League next season? What was the feeling like?
It was very, very exciting. Everyone in the barracks was celebrating, and it was very exciting. The team being into Division 1 for almost 20 years, from 1980 up to 1998. Yeah, sure.
Who inspired you, sir, during your career?
My inspiration, the one who inspired me most was the late coach George Kokola, because he was my coach at the Chiwempala Leopards, and he used even to monitor me when I was just a young player back there in the streets of Chingola. He was very much particular with me, that he made me the way I am. Even up to date, I do remember him because he was my mentor. He made me to be where I am as a child. We are sweating anyway. You know those pitches in Arakan Barracks, the one we call Green Square. This time around it's looking green, but in those days it was just, I don't know. Yes. Gravel ground, whereby when you come out from there from training, even if you go to bath, you could even feel the sand coming out from you, or from the knees, from the elbows, because of diving. He will make you to dive. If there is no grass, he will say that, no, where we are going, there will be no grass. So this is the only ground we have. So perfect it, so that when you go into that pitch, that good pitch, you'll be the best. That was the man who was. Yeah, the memories I have for him is when you make a mistake, he will come back to you. He will tell you off. He will not hide you. He will tell you off. No, that was. He will tell you, mwana, if you fall a pangifi, bakakupoka pufi abakashi. Abanome bakasenda. So from there, you could even feel, wow, what does he mean, this man? So he was meaning that when you are winning, you have your own life. But when you are not winning, those people who are winning, they will come and take away your wife. Yes. Yeah.
Sir, there are so many young, talented players looking up to legends like you. What message would you like to share with them as they chase their dreams?
Yeah, I can only encourage my young men who are still playing football, more especially to those young ones. Football is all about discipline. That's all. Football is all about discipline. That is one. Two, you have to be courageous enough. You started it yourself, so you have to push yourself. And you should have those who should be your mentors, one, inspirationals, that one, those who can inspire you. Yeah. So one is discipline, then inspiration, then hard work. Because, but cardinal one is discipline, because you can be a hard worker, but if you don't have discipline, then you cannot make it in life. So discipline is always cardinal in football, more especially our sport. Sure.
Every great team is built on moments, and every legend leaves behind a story that never fades. Mr. Zenga, thank you for sharing your story with us. Your legacy continues to inspire generations. Your journey is not just a story, it is inspiration for every young player who dreams of making it in football. My name is Alex Alegatembo, and this has been Buffalo Stories. Until next time, the game still lives on.
Thank you so much.